Hey, today we're going to be playing Kingdom Hearts 1 Randomizer, a mod by denhonator for the PC version of KH1 If you're unfamiliar, there are two goals to clear the game. We can either go for DI Finish, which entails getting the 8 raft items and allows us to talk to Kairi and skip straight to Ansem 1. Or we can do HB Finish, which requires getting the 4 emblem pieces and the Navi Gummy, but then we have to do all of Hollow Bastion 1, 2, and End of the World, clearing out the game like a normal run. We're also going to be testing the new End of the World skip setting, which would allow us to skip straight to the penultimate save point in EOTW after we clear HB2. But otherwise, this is going to be a slightly modified run using our most recent competitive settings, mostly to get a baseline for how this new skip feels. All the footage was taken from my Twitch stream, where I usually stream daily in the morning. And this is the first time I've ever tried to cut something down like this, so I hope it's not too hard to watch, and if you've got any comments, please feel free to criticize me in the chat box below. But otherwise, I hope this is interesting and encourages you to give 1fmRando a try. I'll see you at the end. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. So we're going to go ahead and start with Olympus Coliseum because this is going to get us magic. So a lot of people may be familiar with Kingdom Hearts 2 Randomizer. KH1 Rando works quite differently. Due to limitations of the game, magic and trinities can only really be randomized to magic and trinities. Magic is randomized, however it's only in vanilla locations. So we don't know what we're going to get for doing this, but we do know we're going to get a spell. And magic is incredibly powerful in KH1. Not a good barrels. Dropping the air combo there, I'd be surprised if we even get a 30 at this point. Oof, that's rough. But let it not be said that I'm a expert mechanical player. We should also probably turn the auto tracker on. Do that in a second here. We're going to land in Deep Jungle next. And the reason we're going to do DJ is it's got a lot of checks that we can get for free without having to fight anything and win. And we want to do it early so that we can always get 2-shot by Sabor here. You cannot start with enough defense to survive more than 2 hits. So a lot of people will go do their level grind first, so that they can kind of plan out what they're gonna have to work with. I like taking that early death. Just saves a little time. Not that it always translates into a win for me, but money is good. Shops are randomized, but they can't have Go Mode items on these settings. So we're going to be free to buy Keyblades, reports, summons, or even just good old items. So a fun little skip we can do here, that's randomizer specific, is we can leave with the Save Anywhere command. And as long as you haven't touched a save point yet, the game has to put you somewhere. So it tries to put you in the camp tent save point, which triggers the cutscene. Now hopefully I won't mess it up and we'll get to do my absolute favorite little bit of platforming in the rando. This entire little sequence here is really fun to execute. I'm sure many people by now know that you can make this jump. What a lot of people might not know is you can make the return jump. You can do it one cycle faster. I was a little slow, so I had to wait. We do want to hit this save point. But then we're done with Deep Jungle for the foreseeable future. It's an early game world, and we'll come back when we have magic. Or no better options. Obsidian rings are not good, but we'll take a look at Crab Claw. It's mediocre. We'll still throw on the obsidian rings just for the extra defense. Okay, so 1 strength level up. Every level up for strength and defense gives us 2 points. That was a little unfortunate. You don't want to do finishers on these guys. Max accessories early, that's very powerful. Of course, as long as we get accessories, there's only 1 max accessory upgrade in the entire game for Sora. The reason we do Neverland is the Shadow Soras always go down in 6 non-finisher hits, no matter what your strength is. They'll also go down in a non-forced critical hit. So, very potent, very powerful. Another strength level up, that's good. So we're going to take a little refresh here. Basically, we can reload autosaves to refresh enemies throughout the ship. And the benefit of that is, otherwise we would have to leave and come back. Our strength is very low, so I'm going to do a second farm cycle. I don't usually do this, because it's not... You can already see we're not getting a level on every KO at this point. For how low our stats are and how little movement, well, we have no movement, we'll do Traverse Town. What you can do here is you can actually pick up the log, cloth, and rope checks. They don't usually have anything good because of the way the randomizer works. But you can talk to Kyrie to see what cloth and rope became. Lately, on the newest settings, or like the newest version of the randomizer, things are almost always just potions. But once in a while, there's still something nice. And we'll take that power up because of how much we're struggling. So we're at 24 strength. That's not actually bad. That's enough. That's good enough for now. So we'll one-shot these shadows here. That's not really the issue. Alright. Sid will only have 2 items at this point, but it's still worth checking. Magic armlets I'm not going to go ahead and buy those yet. They won't really do us any good, but they are good to know about. Those are only worth 1 MP, but if we go really dry on accessories, that's good. As long as you have 18 strength, Leon will always go down in 2 sets of 1, 2, and then 3 hit. You can only deal 10 damage to him, max. One of the fun little secrets of KH1 is if you hit this clock enough, you get an extra chest in here. Which is kind of bananas, to be honest. Alright, with 25 strength we can do something fun here. That was unfortunate. He's supposed to jump a little higher. I have been going back and forth lately. Sometimes I'll come get that chest later. Just to make a little bit of cleaner pathing. And sometimes I'll get it here. I have been KOing these soldiers more often lately, if I have the strength to do it. But technically you don't actually have to fight any except for that last soldier. I think if I can kill them in 1 hit, I'll go for it. Because they can drop accessories, which can sometimes sell for a lot. The sell price is completely randomized. We'll check that wooden sword later. So the way EOTW skip works is it's a new setting that Deno put out. If you beat the behemoth in Hollow Bastion 2, it unlocks the World Terminus save point in End of the World. You still have to have the Navi Gummy, but it saves you having to go through Final Dimension, Giant Crevasse, and all of the portals in World Terminus. So it's between a 5 and 10 minute time save, depending on your... depending on how stacked you are, that seed. I'm still not sure about it. I've actually been winning a lot of my... or getting to final fights first, or final rests first, before people are even in DI go mode. Pushing Hollow Bastion, I think we've largely slept on it, because everybody makes the completely reasonable choice to still check chests along the way. But I've made the new personal routing rule. If I'm more than one DI item away from finishing, and I get in HB go mode, I don't open a single chest on the way anymore. Unless I'm missing, like, Second Chance, Leaf Bracer. If there are other things that I would still like to find other than a DI item, I'll open things on my critical path. Otherwise, if I'm like, I could do Final Rest right now and it would be easy, I commit to it super hard. Ooh, Slapshot's good. So, I think this skip might be a little unnecessary. But that's why I'm trying to get like 20 or so runs with it done. Before I make a judgment call. Look at the one report. Okay. So, Green Trinity is high jump. Okay. Well, until we get better magic, I guess this is the best we can hope for. But we already have our magic blade as well. Well, we have both a magic blade and a boosted blade. Okay. So we're gonna just run to Blizzard. We're not gonna check anything else along the way. I guess that is technically an offensive spell. It's not really the one I want, but it is an offensive spell. Oh, well that's wonderful. Flame Emblem piece, though. We'll check Peddler. I don't have any money on me right now. In that real life. Can I have money on me, though? And hopefully it's... no, it's trash. So in that regard, we're gonna just buy an EXP necklace and shove that on Donald. Torn pages aren't too bad anymore. 100 Acre got a buff. It takes a fraction of the time to go through now. I'll throw potions on. I almost never use potions, but we have so little HP that they'll full heal us. Bot Centipede's not playing nice today. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it back. That was a terrible pot centipede. It is possible to get the quick cycle on him with just high jump, but it's really tight, and I haven't been getting it lately. No, I'm gonna miss it. Alright. For how badly that went, that could have gone worse. We shouldn't realistically need this save point, because we have Blue Trinity. We're gonna full clear cave, except for the White Trinity while we're down here. Unhinted coconut, can't complain. Oh, nice. Glide. That would have been nice while we were going through this, but, you know, I'll take what I get. Self-hinted glide. Alright, cool. The bubble strat, which is pretty much, like, you can one cycle off that if Donald and Goofy are behaving anyway. But sometimes they don't play along. So it's a pretty safe way to do Jafar that only loses like a second over just doing the bubble cycle for one cycle. We have glide, so this isn't too bad. Although Iago's probably going to troll the absolute hell out of us, as usual. Okay, Yellow Trinity, so we're going to clear out the checks we can here. There are 3 chests we can get, and then we'll go Yellow Trinity, Traverse Town, and then we'll decide where to go based on the magic we get. Rope. Cool. Might take a death in this room because of how weak we are. Cool. Another strength level up. It's always good. We got a report somewhere along the way we need to read as well. Oh, thunder, that's good. So that's pretty much a guaranteed go into deep jungle next. So ground combos are actually really good for us right now. In situations where all we care about is raw damage. Let's see, if we get gravity here, I might do Alabaster next. So something I'm trying to pay mind to today is how and when I want to do cleanup. As I unlock stuff, is it worth... And this is something I've actually lost races to before. How much priority do I want to put on going back to worlds we've already cleared and cleaning them up as we unlock new stuff versus just spending an equivocal amount of time clearing most of a new world, right? Does it make sense for us to go out of our way to Trinity Mark check one thing when we could go get 6 or 7 or 8 checks in a different world that we've never touched? It's one of those things. It sucks to lose to it, but wow, this is a terrible slider. I don't think we've gotten anything worth getting so far. This is going to have to be something amazing to make this worth our time. Okay, fair enough. So this is possibly necessary. We know that Geppetto has an emblem piece. Obviously, we would prefer not having to do Hollow Bastion. But in the absence of any other information... Ooh, another glide. That's good. We don't have any horizontal movement yet. Okay. We want 30 strength minimum here. Cool, that's fine. So that Aurora is actually not for defense. It's for damage. Kinda hope we get gravity here. Crystal Crowns in shop is good. Shiva Belts is really good. Is that a, I don't really want to get rid of that. Atlas Armlets are good, but they're not get rid of my best hybrid Keyblade good. Alright, get our reports. I actually have a decent number of puppies. Which had absolutely nothing. But info is good, so what did we get? World Terminus has log, Oogie Manor has cloth. Okay. Palace Case we already got, Postcard we already got. Hurt Cup has drinking water. Alright, so we need to do cups, we need to do Halloween Town, and we need to find the Navi Gummy. Oh, that sounds rough, Savine. So basically, you're just playing the game, and then they loop in on you, and you die. Not great design, but probably a limitation of the handheld's power. That was decent platforming. I wish I had more money. Alright, I have more money. What am I at? I'm at 36. If I upgrade all of these to Crystal Crowns, I'll go to 7 MP. What if I do that? How's this gonna feel? I think this is gonna be a good setup. Yeah, that's fine. Kind of. My family is Polish, but I'm not really. I think I have, like, very trace amounts of Polish ancestry. But my aunt is from Poland, so I've always been very in touch with that side of the family. Yeah, I don't really speak Polish. That I would love to learn more, but alright, I just need you to not spin and we're good. we might as well do this as well. Perfect. 34 strength is what we want for Anti-Sora. 34 strength with 12 MP is potentially good. I might actually manage to not fuck up the stop loop. So, the thing with the stop loop is if you drop it even once, just stop. You have to get him in a single go. If he ever breaks out of stop, even temporarily, like even if you get him back in, like while he's still in hit stun, doesn't matter. It has to be contiguous. Alright, get ready to go to the moon. Actually, fun fact, did you know Bahamut was planned to be in this game? He's in the game data. They just cut him. We know very little, aside from the fact that he was going to be a summon. But if you use like cheat table or something, you can actually put him in your stop menu, or in your summon menu. Alright, this could not be in a more awkward position. Yeah, who knows why. But we're very close. If we stumble into the Navigummi or get the hint for it, we're done. In fact, if we get the hint for... oh, well, we got the Navigummi. Cool. We're done. We don't even have to finish this world. We're going to open chests along the way, because we're not actually doing Oogie Manor. We're as soon as we get the log, I think it is. Or no, it's the cloth. Yeah, as soon as we get cloth, okay, cool, we're done. We're gonna go straight to Oogie now, or LSB. And then as soon as we get the mushroom from Oogie, we're gonna leave. We're not gonna finish the world. Now, there's a small, very small chance that I'm getting super baited here. And that we're not in go mode. And that would be very disappointing. Because I believe that log is hinted in World Terminus, which could be the final World Terminus chest, which is after Hollow Bastion 2. Oh yeah, did you know you can actually hit Oogie? If he stays on the wall like that, you can hit him whenever. It actually isn't a bad idea to do that sometimes. Because then it sets you up for a one cycle. I could stay and finish the fight and get Gravero, which would be pretty good. But I'm going to Shenana Warp the first chest, because it's going to be faster, probably. So for anybody in chat who doesn't know, if you warp out of that fight, any of the fights here, you'll actually... you won't get the experience for doing it, but you do... it does clear it. And you can even open the chest. Like that. So let's see, we can get Traverse Town without a fight, we can get... Deep Jungle without a fight, we can get... I mean, we're going to open up all of these anyway, until we get Log. And it's possible that log is all the way at the end, and we can't get it, and we have been baited. I think a lot of people haven't seen this, but you can actually get this one without a fight as long as you have a high jump and a super glide. So you just wait for that guy back there to despawn. Cool. That wasn't too bad. Defense out. Also, let's see if I can do it. Yeah. Fun fact, did you know? Sora feet strong. Hopefully Ansem 1's not going to give us any trouble. Ow. Yeah, we still take a ton of damage, so we're gonna have to be pretty careful. I also don't have dodge roll, so I'm gonna have to be a little careful. Okay. So we let him do whatever he wants to here. DM skip. Nice. I disagree. And that's a second DM skip. Alright, well, it's a little awkward that we got submitted. I feel like I shouldn't have, but sometimes the hitbox for that is weird. So Aurora actually isn't for defense. I mean, it is, but these Heartless, these shadows can't be one-shot. They have, they will always survive with at least 10 HP. So what Aurora does is it won't do a ton of damage with 6 MP, but it'll break that barrier so that we can kill them with a single hit. Yeah, pretty much. Well, sadly, really, you had an extra one in the chamber? Just go. Just Beyblade him, dude. You're not doing as much damage as I would like, but... God, you have no defense. Alright, I gotta get it back as much MP as I can here. We should be fine here. That's how you know I play this way too often, where I'm like, I know what the cycle of the laser is. I'm going to die. GG. 207.24, not a bad time.